I got a question for you. Why is it so difficult for some people just to give props? And I'm not even talking about giving they flowers and go overboard and too much praise. And I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about being realistic, keeping it simple, give somebody their props and keep it moving. That's it. That's all they got to do. It's come to a point, a lot of it is media driven. A lot of it is the feedback you get on social media. I'm part of that club too, because I'm dealing with social media, YouTube, Twitter. You understand. But when you got these vets, listen, they are 10 toes down on like basically just the narrative, like, yeah, we were here first and we're going to make sure that everybody knows that. And it comes off as hella salty. And it comes off as trying to sneak a backhanded compliment. And I'm talking about like some of the comments that Breanna Stewart made, some of the comments that Sabrina Ionescu had made.
You know, but understanding like this is their Super Bowl game.
And that kind of hurt me because Sabrina Ionescu is one of my favorite players. She's in my top 5. And it's just like, as a veteran in a league, did you guys get any type of training on how to deal with the media? Here's the cost that it comes with. And I've said this before. This is the first time that the WNBA has had this much visibility. I know they had some very high ratings when it first popped off way back in the day, but they didn't get anything like this. Nothing like this. On a consistent basis, this is next level. Caitlin Clark has brought the brand and raised the profile. Angel Reese has raised the profile. Everybody's talking about the Rookie of the Year race. But for some reason, if you ask one of these vets just a regular question about Caitlin Clark, just keep it simple and keep it moving. You hear the stuff Lexi Brown said on Gilbert Arenas' podcast. That wasn't her vibe before. You already know the situation with Cheryl Swoops. And the many times that there have been some that have pretty much given a coach speak answer. You're saying something, but you ain't saying nothing at the same time. Diana Taurasi kind of did that when they met and they lost to Indiana. But even her comments, it's like, why didn't you just say that the first time? Why has it got to be like pulling teeth? Just say the girl's having a good first year or a good first half and keep it moving. New York was not Indiana's Super Bowl. That would have been Las Vegas, the 2-time champs. Yes, that's a tough game. Yes, you were the best team in the league at that particular moment. But let's keep it real. Just say they got us. We got to play better, but we're not going to let that happen again, and we'll have something for them next time. Keep it moving. Keep it short and sweet and to the point. But it's like they struggle. Is it because they don't know what to say? Because they've never been this high in the profile hierarchy before? WNBA has never been this high in the media, in the social circles, topic of conversation on shows. They have never been like this. On a consistent basis, since Caitlin Clark got in the league, WNBA has been a lead story almost every week, period. I don't think it's ever been like that. Even back when Cheryl Swoops was coming from the Olympics and Dawn Staley and all of them, even as high as it was at that particular time, it's never been like this. And Breanna Stewart's like, yeah, she's doing good for the attendance. And it's like, man, just say the girl is bringing in a lot of eyes. She's playing really well. And we'll see what happens. And we'll see how it goes on when we get back from this Olympic break. Just keep it. You can keep it 100 without throwing backhanded compliments, man. It's to the point now where it's so obvious. It comes off as a very bad look on the women of the league, period. Going after a rookie, going after a high profile rookie that gets drafted in your league, on your team, all of that kind of stuff is a normal part of competition. I was a part of it. When I got to the Eagles, I knew who was there in front of me. And don't get it twisted. I am there to take somebody's job. That part I understand. Yes, you have a target on your back, especially if you are a number one pick. You already got the target on your back. And everybody knows this. And I guess just in the men's sport, everybody's used to that. I don't think there's another sport, maybe tennis, where people like openly just talk smack to each other and go back and forth during the game. Soccer, I would think that would happen. But usually that's known for men's sports. But they talk smack in the WNBA better than anybody else. Props to them, because that's what they supposed to do. When you in competition, it's go time. You ain't making friends. That's the one thing that Angel Reese said. She was 100%. When you hop on that court and you in between them lines, you ain't trying to be friends. When the game is over, meet you at the bar. We go hang out, have some drinks. See you when we meet you in 2 weeks. But when you step on that court, when you step on that field, all business. You can do both. And for some reason, every time one of these veterans throws some offhanded comment or some slight, and it is quite obvious, because a lot of these are softball questions, and the media will raise an eyebrow like it wasn't that complicated. They bring it on themselves. And I say it again, stop with the money. All you got to do, say the girl's been doing a good job. All you got to do, say the girl's been doing a good job getting the rebounds and double doubles, and keep it moving. Accept what's happening. Let Caitlin Clark take the WNBA profile and raise it as high as it possibly can go. So when it's time to get your new collective bargaining agreement and broadcast rights, she'll demand enough money that everybody can get a bump in pay. Then what you gonna say?